Chip Wagner is one big mess.
No doubt about it. Yeah, north end of the DFW airport, FM 2499, water levels have receded somewhat, moving down around the Gerald area, so that is good news. And now, unfortunately, new reports of a problem the last couple of minutes on 114 eastbound International Parkway, right on that north end of the airport. Emergency crews are heading that way, so you live in the Grapevine area, keep that in mind. Now, what you're looking at live is a TxDOT shot of the drive on 75 Central, southbound, moving down through Allen around McDermott. Main lanes slow, but at least moving steadily through this area. Just remember that the exit ramp to Legacy is unavailable right now because of high waters in that area. But the worst high water problems are on that west side of Dallas along northbound Loop 12 and the I-30 interchange. We've shown you this shot several times of vehicles that are literally stranded there, have been for several hours because of a good 2 feet, 2.5 feet maybe of standing water there underneath the I-30 interchange. And the traffic flow over on some of the side streets here completely impassable with waters as deep as 3 feet. Steve Noviello, trying to get into work from the Oak Lawn area, has been tweeting about how he's never seen so much side street traffic trying to move in this area of Dallas right now. And it's simply because a lot of the roadways are impassable because of floodwaters, forcing everyone to just the few roadways that are on higher ground. We've had a lot of high water problems along I-35 and the 183 split. Those roadways, at least the water levels have receded to some degree, as I'll bring up a TxDOT shot, at least I hope I will, here in this area. And what you can see is there's still some trouble as you look hard enough right underneath the TxDOT logo. You see the fire truck set up there. That's where there's still some floodwaters on the right side of the roadway along the service road, but the main lanes are able to get by at about 15 to 20 miles an hour, continuing up towards the area around Empire Central and Regal Row and going up towards the Loop 12 Walton Walker Merge. Tim and Lauren, let's get it back to you.
All right. Thanks, Chip.
Well, here's yet another area where somebody where is it again? Loop 12 and I-30. This is an area.
That's the area I was just showing on the TxDOT shot. And every once in a while, we do get some people that try to go through there, and a lot of them have gotten stuck. But look how deep that is. A good 2.5, 3 feet deep,
Look
easily.
at all those cars just sitting
and they've been there for literally 3 or 4 hours. And that driver was successful in getting through, but just very few trying to risk it. We've seen 18-wheelers even turn around. That 18-wheeler on the right side of the roadway had to stop because it got stalled out. And I'm telling you, just north of here along Singleton, the water is still a good 3 feet deep. There's a police cruiser that's up, very similar to what we've seen over there in the Saxe-Wiley area, up to the door as the West Fork of the Trinity River is way out of its banks.
Right. This is, and of course, I-30 and Loop 12 intersect in two places. This is in West Dallas, right?
Correct. West side of Dallas. So those folks that come up from the Patriot Parkway, which is spur 408, all that traffic coming up to the north is at a complete standstill. A lot of drivers have been going to side streets, and as we heard from Steve Noviello, a lot of the side streets that are on higher ground are completely overloaded as well. So like Westmoreland, for example, not a roadway to take. It's right on ground level.
That guy's doing a self-high five right now, though, because he's looking at it and saying, look, another pickup truck went through there.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the one that's going to stall out.
Several of them have, Lauren. Okay. Several of them have, and have had to get pushed out of there by other Good Samaritans that are in the area just watching those folks be like nuts.
And Dallas police, I guess, are in the area. They've been monitoring this as well. They've had since 12 o'clock this morning, 150 high water person in danger calls, as they call them. They blocked off more than 35 streets. I mean, they had tons of accidents as well with injuries. So, I mean, a lot to deal with this morning. But look, those people are just stuck.
I know, and you got a couple more people trying to sneak through saying, you know what, I can get through there if you people would just get your little cars out of my way. I could get through there. You saw one guy trying to maneuver his way in there, and look at the crowds. People just going, well, we're not going anywhere. It's not a bad day. 70 degrees. Let's kind of enjoy it.
All right, we're going to stay on top of this. We'll bring you more as we get it. We'll be right back.